All right, ready? Welcome back, everyone, to the Natty19 Podcast. I'm your DM, Jonathan Marshall. I was going to say GM, but we're playing D&D, and I feel I got to say DM when we're playing.
Got to bring the DM back.
Big fan of the DM.
I like the DM.
Yeah.
DM and the PM.
If it applies. We're playing D&D, it's DM.
Yeah,
I get the GM with other games. Okay. I need you all to do me a big favor. It's been a little while since I mentioned it, okay? But I'm getting a lot of heat. We need written reviews on iTunes. I know it's a pain in the ass, okay? I've been there. I've done it. I wrote our own review. I didn't really do that, but I should, and I will. But you guys got to help me out with these reviews. So get down there as soon as you're done driving or whatnot and get it done. Thank you so much. And that's only if you enjoy our company. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we got to get that first batch of reviews in.
Yeah, I want it to be authentic, so don't just go over if you don't really like us, okay? But if you do like us and you appreciate what we're doing, help us out. Takes a minute, if that.
The heat's on from upstairs. He says if you don't get reviews, you're finished.
Devitas has been on my ass about it. All right. So anyway, now that we got all that bullshit out of the way, we have a show to do. Where did we leave off?
Initiative. Oh, wait, no.
No.
No, we were the heart of Ooptao.
We met somebody.
Yes. You had a bit of a dialogue with Valindra, the moon elf necromancer that was dwelling, or at least temporarily dwelling. She set up a workshop inside of the floating earth moat.
Or a necromancer's lair, if you will.
Yes.
The floating earth moat known as the Heart of Ooptao. Do we want to just pick up right where we left off?
Well, I do want to... So she did say that she was working toward recovering an artifact that she believes is responsible for the death curse.
Yes, the
Is that
soulmonger.
Yeah, she name dropped it. The soulmonger.
But I know for Quincy, at least, like, I didn't quite get the sense that she was 100% on the level with us.
No, I definitely picked up some shady vibes.
Is it apart from the whole necromancer thing, or
I ain't saying she a soul digger. There's definitely something about her that Irame found a little standoffish.
I mean, I think she was telling the truth. I think that she wants to get a hold of this artifact and she wants to run her tests. But as far as what reason she wants to run them...
Mr. Don Tracker, though, think about it. If she's a necromancer and she's dealing with spirits and trapped souls and this... I could see something like that being very valuable. Something that, what is it called? The soulmonger? I could see something with lots of trapped souls in it being very tempting for a necromancer to, dare I say, misuse.
Well, I mean, if you have a craft where you're raising the dead and you're not able to raise them, I'm sure you'd like to find out why yourself.
Good point.
She did lead on that she had a benefactor of sorts, though. So I guess that would be where we'd find where her goals are aligned if we knew who she was working for.
And she doesn't want to tell us that.
No, she doesn't.
I don't think that she can't
I think
raise
she was
the
trying
dead.
to get it and, examine the artifact without her benefactor knowing initially.
Oh.
I think that's what she was leading
a little
towards.
cross-mogination. Okay.
Well, if she's a necromancer, she's always going to be trying to, I hate to be prejudiced against necromancers, but they're always going to try to outdo their bosses and, backstab their masters.
Well, I see. So I hear two solid points out of this. You got, on one hand, she's not shooting straight. She wants to use this artifact to take over the world or what have you. The other end is what Mr. Dawntracker brought up is, well, as a necromancer, your deal is to raise dead, and with the death curse in effect, that makes it difficult for new dead to be raised.
Well, I think, yeah, potentially, but I mean, there's still lots. She could still animate the dead, right? I mean, undead are not affected by the death curse.
Not humanoids, right?
To an extent, right? There's rules and limitations. What you've learned so far.
But think about this: if you're a necromancer and you get a hold of a vessel with thousands or maybe even millions of trapped souls in it,
do we know that's what it does, though?
It traps souls, doesn't it?
It mongers them.
It's a soul monger.
We don't know, though, right?
I think she said as much.
Are you all finished talking?
Yeah, let's get in it.
So she invited us through a dimension door, you said?
She opened a dimension door of sorts, and that's what got everybody up to the moat. Zimwabi is still left down there, and you guys are in now. You guys are still in the dialogue with her. I believe that's right where we left off. So
yes, that's where we left off.
Yeah. So that being said, there was a little bit of a standoff moment between her and Zavril. She backs down from it and she says, "To get back to the point, I am on the verge of closing in on this soulmonger. I've narrowed it down to somewhere in the lost city of Omu. If you are looking to end this death curse, you may access my arcane circle to reach the outer perimeter of the city. Otherwise, I'll send you back to the ground, and you may continue on your way. Either way, as a gesture of goodwill, you may rifle through that chest over there. There may be supplies that could be helpful to your expedition."
Ooh, a chest.
Thank you. You remind me of somebody, witch. I like you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. What'd you say your name was?
My name's Copernicus.
Copernicus.
Now,
Fine Christian name.
what well, what did the flaming fist told us that there is a creature that lurks within the heart or around it?
She pulls up a mirror and she fixes her hair.
How long have you resided here? Do you know anything of this creature?
I have not seen any creatures other than the ones working for me, and perhaps some might consider myself a creature at times.
If you have a portal to the perimeter around the lost city of Omu, have you ventured there yourself?
Indeed, absolutely. As a matter of fact, as I mentioned, I am working with the Red Wizards, and I understand they have a bit of ill repute about them. And as soon as I finish this little project, I plan to sever ties with them. But they are there as we speak.
What is the obstacle that's preventing you from reaching beyond the parameter of the lost city of Omu?
Oh, I walk the streets of Omu.
Of Omu, my apologies.
I mean, is it Omu? Yes.
Yeah, Omu.
You confused me.
I know. What did I say? Emu? The lost city of Emu.
Omu.
Yes, I walk the streets often. I would be there now if not for my work, which is getting to be time that I get back to it. You do see labs and vials bubbling. I mean, there's work going on in this laboratory.
What are we going to do with Zumabi?
I was about to ask
He
the
will
same
come
question.
up, of course. If you are willing, you may access my portal. Zimwabi is the one down on the ground, I imagine. Of course, he may come with you. Also, if you have any glyphs, or what are they called? The sigils from the magic circles? Glyphs? If you have any other destinations you would like to go to, you may freely use my
fast travel,
my arcane circle, my fast travel ability. Provided you have access to the moat if I am not here. I would only ask that you do not snoop around.
Now, if we were to travel to Omu on foot, how far is it from here?
Oh, you would be gone for quite some time, and unfortunately not much help to me. I should have the soulmonger in hand before that long.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what we're looking for in the lost city of, if not the soulmonger itself.
Oh, you are you are helping me. We are all searching for this
Okay.
soulmonger. I wouldn't so much as call it a race, but yes, I am just trying to get as many eyes and boots on the ground.
So what's in the chest she was talking about?
Yeah, while they're all talking, Copernicus, you open the chest. There's you can resupply your trail rations, your insect repellent. Some of it looks kind of old. It looks as though it had either been here previously, or maybe she found it somewhere and just threw it in there for such a moment as this.
Nothing special though, rummaging around in it, not finding
Just
Any
adventuring.
manga leaves?
No,
No,
no manga leaves.
Jonesing.
Well, let me roll. I'll roll on your manga, okay?
You and your addiction.
There's a 2% chance that you find it. Nope, you don't find it. All right.
Quincy's feels a little confused. What was it that Anit's grandfather said to me about the heart? I was kind of almost expecting that I would find something maybe related to, or maybe even the piece itself, the last piece of the Krugen sphere, or something related to it here.
I think he had a vision of the heart, right?
Yep.
Black obelisk draped in vines.
Perhaps just the heart being a step in our direction towards the Krugen sphere,
Right.
as well as the artifact.
Right. I mean, he was getting his visions from the same source that Anit is getting hers from now. So
Right.
it was delivered in that same fashion. It was almost like little glimpses of the future, perhaps.
There's actually something I was thinking about too that I wanted to bring up with this necromancer, is if she has ever heard the Krugen sphere.
You gonna ask her?
Yeah, so Cappy will drop the chest. He grab some insect repellent, then turn to Valindra and... Valindra, have you ever heard of the Krugen sphere?
She finishes fixing her hair, and she puts her mirror in her gown. She turns to you, and she says, "It does not ring a bell. Is it necromantic, by chance?"
I don't think so.
Then I have no use for it.
You're a real purist.
I try to keep things pure.
No, I think it's more in line with portal magic. But no, not necromantic.
What would be portal magic?
I just like calling it portal magic.
I know you do.
What is Anit look? I want to look at Anit, get a read on
She's starting
her.
to loosen up a little bit, but she's still keeping her distance. She's very... you get the hint that she's never been in a necromancer's lab before.
What does she think of the Red Wizards?
I don't think any of us have.
She doesn't know anything about the Red Wizards, only that they were conducting rituals down at the Aldani Basin, and for whatever reason she believes these rituals are related to the death curse. So she was trying to do a good deed by investigating these visions that she's been having, but she doesn't know if the Red Wizards are good, bad, if the rituals are helping, hurting. She's kind of in the dark on it still. Just kind
Should we send Anit back back to Port Nyanzaru?
I think we could ask her. She can make up her own mind.
Because it's going to get pretty dangerous from here on out, I feel. Or she could stay here with the necromancer.
Anit, do you feel that you have found what you are looking for, or is this just the beginning?
If I'm to be honest, the thought of going further downright frightens me. And I mean, I am torn. I would love to see this through, as I've promised. But at the same time, after venturing with you all, I think I would rest knowing that you all are investigating these visions.
Valindra, is there a portal that would lead her back safely to Port Nyanzaru, as opposed to we can't send her on her own, and we don't want to lose Imwabi?
Yeah, and Anit turns to the arcane circle and she says, "My grandfather has one just like it in the temple. I would just need to realign the glyphs, and I could make it back in a flash. As much as I would love to continue, I may be of more help in my grandfather's lab."
I think for your safety, we can take it from here. Let's have our gold sent to Devitas.
If it doesn't matter much to you all, I think I would be better use in the lab. Maybe I will. Maybe I will return to Nyanzaru. I have some things I can work on. And Mr. Zavel, did you say you needed me to work on something for you as well?
Is Copernicus still around?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody's there. That's why I did it.
I see how it is. No, I will be coming back to visit you when we are in Port Nyanzaru.
All right. Yes, well, you see she's starting to get a little bit more color back in her face at the idea of returning in such a swift method. She begins to realign the glyphs around the arcane circle.
Quincy would like to take note of the glyphs and the orientation.
Well, you see her, she's reading them right out of her journal. All right, so you'd be able to record it from her journal if you wanted to.
Yes, he does.
You can see she aligned the first three, but then she got stuck, so she pulled out her journal just to double check. And as she does, Quincy jots down the address, so to speak, of Nyanzaru. She stands up and then turns to you, Quincy. She reaches into a pouch and she pulls out, it looks to be a stone of sorts, and she hands it to you and says, "Take this. It can be difficult at times, but by Timora's will, I may be able to contact you through this, should I discover anything."
Thank you, Anit.
Of course.
We will await your discoveries.
Well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Well, safe travels. You'll be home in no time.
Please send my regards to Zimwabi. I've felt I've been getting closer to him over the past few days. And as she locks the last glyph in...
Awkward.
We're all already like talking amongst ourselves, and she's still looking at us.
Goodbye, Error Made 2.0.
Okay, bye.
I don't like goodbyes.
The last glyph is put into place, and the light begins to build within the center of the circle until finally a portal emerges, and she disappears. Crickets.
Oh god, that wasn't the right place.
What a shame.
Cappy lets out a deep sigh. I'm surprised she lasted as long as she did.
She did well.
We'll miss having somebody else that could heal in battle.
Valindra turns around now. She says, "Just so you are aware, creatures and thrill-seekers alike populate Omu. Yuanti have been seen slithering about, up to no good, I'm sure of it. Of course, the Red Wizards of Thay are in there as we speak, as I said. Perhaps if you mentioned my name, you would find a normally unlikely ally among them."
So I don't know much, or actually anything, of the Wizards of Thay.
You've all heard. I mean, they're semi-infamous. They're usually up to no good. They're like, they're typically evil schemers, you know? But not no method that hasn't been... I wouldn't say they're as bad as the Yuanti. And the Yuanti, you know,
No,
are seen in markets in Nyanzaru and shit, trading.
How are we to get Zimwabi up here?
I believe the same way we did. She could just move 5 at a time.
Yeah, Valindra already snaps her fingers. She then it doesn't work. She goes and recites an incantation. Cast the spell properly, and and for the sake of it, Zimwabi cautiously enters the room.
Zimwabi.
What is happening? Where is Anit? He has his hand on his Yakalwa.
Anit has traveled back to Port Nyanzaru the same way you have traveled up to us.
Fascinating. Zimwabi is not used to such methods of transportation.
I'm afraid we must do it one more time, friend.
Ah, exhilarating.
Yes, unfortunately, unlike Anit, you have no choice but to come with us.
I will come with you to the end, Copernicus.
Yakawa in hand.
Yokowa at my side. And at times in my hand as well.
All right, let's last episode I'm assuming we did perception checks and everything, right? If I remember correctly.
Did we investigate
What were
the
you
lab?
looking for? You started to, and Valindra's watching every moment.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she really wants us here.
No, she also mentioned no snooping. I'd be very curious about her mirror she keeps.
Yeah, you also know, Irame especially, and probably Quincy as well. Anybody with any kind of arcane experience, wizards typically don't like people messing with things in their lab or
Abode.
workshops, you know. Things can go wrong quickly.
As Irame knows firsthand.
But that being said, yeah, she's probably hiding shit too. Right?
So is there like potions laying around everywhere?
I wouldn't say potions. I would say beakers and,
Yeah, okay.
you know,
Alchemical shit, kind of.
shit that's on a little flame and it's bubbling and churning. What is all that
Emulsifying.
churning and bubbling?
Watching Copernicus's eyes wander over things in the heart, Irame will rush us along. So if this is where we are going, this is where we are going. Let's...
Valindra finishes
Move
putting
on.
the final glyphs into place, and they all light up. And she says, as soon as you are ready, the magic circle is complete.
I think we do a slow motion walk through the portal.
Yeah, I'm thinking Armageddon.
I was
when
thinking-
they're going into the...
I was thinking Reservoir Dogs.
No.
Okay.
Gotta find just the kind.
I was imagining Kashmir playing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That'd be perfect.
I'm stuck on Armageddon.
Yeah,
I'm seeing all of us in
It's an
spacesuits
epic
now. And
I love you, Harry.
That's about when I started crying during that.
Oh,
movie.
every time. Every
Before they even get up
time.
into space.
Cappy is definitely Bruce Willis calling it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I thought you were... No way. You already had him cast as...
but for this instance.
okay.
For this,
Oh,
Okay.
for this scene?
Yeah, for this
Walking
scene.
in? Who's going to be Ben Affleck? If you got a Bruce
Same
Willis,
role.
you got to have a...
yeah, Zabril's definitely Ben Affleck.
You're a damn good dad.
But he doesn't get any cool lines like, I just want to feel the power between my legs, boss.
Okay, you're going for Buscemi?
It's
a
like
good
my
one.
favorite line from that movie. So
I like the
I just want to have a little fun
Russian
before
space
I die.
station, American space station, everything made in Taiwan.
Oh, yeah. dude, he's the best one.
Forgot about that guy. So through the portal.
As you guys, right before the slow-mo record scratch, says, oh, and just so you know, during my last visit there, I spotted a group of grung fighting with the Yuanti. Take that information as you will.
The Grung might be split into different factions. There
Absolutely.
were some that would be following their ruler and the others that
The
would
gold
be...
one. What is this? Their gold sovereign.
damn it, if we came across the Yuanti, I was going to say we're allied with the Grun, too. That doesn't work now.
And slow-mo begins, and
Slow-mo, cue up, Kashmir.
It's that one? Okay, I was wondering. That's like the one from Godzilla 2000.
I don't know if I saw that one.
as you pass through one after another, your bodies tingle a bit, and you appear on the outskirts of the thick jungle. The humidity once again fills your lungs, and as you take a moment to collect your senses, you hear the sound of familiar hissing voices coming from the direction of a large clearing to the north, about 100 feet up. The dialect is foreign still, but you recognize it. especially you, Arame, being a anthropologist, it's Draconic, the language of the Yuan-Ti. They appear to be chasing someone or something, and they have their blades drawn. They're running towards the tree line, and whatever it is that they were chasing darts up a large tree. Then it appears they have not noticed your presence.
How many are there?
There are 5 of them. So as far as these Yuan-Ti go,
Yikes.
one of them has the lower body of a serpent and the upper torso and arms and head of a humanoid, a human of sorts, with serpentine features.
Surprise round?
Yeah, can any of you speak Draconic?
No.
It just sounds like hissing to me.
Why bother speaking? We know they're up to no good.
Yeah, and we don't know how many more there are around here.
Is it possible to avoid them altogether?
Or ambush them if they haven't noticed us.
If we were to catch our bearings, is the city... Which way is the city? If we are on the outskirts of it.
You can't see the city from where you are, but you do see a large clearing to the north.
We didn't get any view into who was being chased up the tree.
It was definitely a small creature.
Maybe one
and
of
it
the
was
grunts.
happening
Yeah.
so fast as you were collecting your senses that it was tough to see. But why don't you give me...
So it's safe to assume, because of the clearing, the city is probably to the north.
You would guess. Why don't you guys give me a perception check to see if you can recognize the creature they were
Alright.
chasing.
That's not great.
No, I only rolled
7.
a 6.
15 for Cappy.
Cappy and Zavril.
That's a 19. Natty19, by the way.
Nice.
23 perception.
Apparently, Quincy and Irame were a bit jumbled by the portal travel.
You guys notice it looks like a small dragon.
Like a dragon? They're
Perhaps
chasing a dragon, guys.
perhaps a fairy dragon.
Did we happen to see what color it was?
Perhaps it is Simba.
Well, that
Yes.
that information, I'm gonna suggest we kill them. Kill them right away.
All right, should we roll initiative for our...
Surprise round?
If you're trying to surprise, you need to give me a stealth check.
Well, I could do
Unless
something
you're doing
from
a
here.
range.
Right,
They're,
yeah.
how far away did I say they were? 100 feet?
Ooh, I have to get up to 30 feet from them.
Fuck it, I'll give a stealth check.
Yeah, if you're kind of giving us the drop on them, I just want to summon my pack blade because that takes an action.
Well, why don't we roll get initiative out of the way?
Damn it.
Ish.
Oh, yeah.
You just roll a natty 20?
Yes.
Yay. A 19, then a 20?
Quincy, what do you got?
7.
Copernicus?
A 4.
11 for Irame?
Hey, the dice are with me today.
They are.
All right. Why don't we go right around the circle? They don't know you're there yet. If you're going to try to sneak up, I'd say if you're going to be trying to get within 60 feet of them, give me a stealth check.
Should we just do one big group stealth check?
Because
Because we're all kind of stealthing up.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah, it would make sense.
do a group
We
We
stealth
have a
check.
better chance of success.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to do that.
Oh my fuck with the 2s.
Jeez.
Natty 20.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. All right. 12.
7 for Cappy.
10 for Quincy. What about Zimwabi?
Sim will be Natty 18.
Nice. We might, maybe.
Yeah, it's tough.
You got an A20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
That's got to help.
If half of you need to pass.
All right.
So, all right. They are all surprised. They don't get to act this turn. Easy peasy surprise rules. So you're 30 feet away, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And then you got to, if you want to get another movement action, you're going to have to make another group stealth check.
All right. Well, if we're at 60 feet, I can hit them from here. So,
Or you could wait until everybody's in the position that they want to be in.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pull out my whips as I'm moving up to them, and then I'm going to set my action as what is it? The reaction.
Ready in action.
Yeah, ready in action to attack them once everyone's in position.
All right. Or did you move move yourself on the map? I'm deleting some
Do you need
trees.
to? I mean, we have, like, this round is just for us to act. So if you went up there and whipped them, we would all be putting ourselves in position and taking our actions. I don't think it would affect.
Well,
You can't get there.
right. You need
At
another.
60 feet, I could. That's the thing, though. If I use Zephyr Strike,
Right, but will
my
other
move-
people?
right? That's what I'm saying.
So if there's any other melee people who want to try to
Move
get a
up.
stealth attack, they need to do another.
Irame was
30
thinking that
feet.
as well with her bolts.
All right, Irame, what are you doing? You're
Irame's
30 feet away.
30 feet away?
Yep.
Or 60 feet away?
Well, you're 30 feet at this point because that's when the stealth happened. Is at 60 feet, and then you guys moved another 30 feet. And
all right.
So I'm getting confused by that then. So
Yeah.
then we can move another 30 feet if we want,
And
right
move
up
within
to 'em?
melee?
I think we're supposed to start
Yes.
this
Yeah,
round
but-
at 60 feet away. And if we want to move 30 feet, we can. But you should just start the round 60 feet away and say you're going to move your movement.
No, you have to make a stealth check every 30 feet. So if you want to get up in melee, you need to make another stealth check.
Okay.
The initial 60 feet we were from them, we then made our first stealth check. We got up to 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Correct.
So if
All
we
right.
want to make another stealth. So knowing this now, Irame is going to see that Zavril is readied at her left there, and she's going to look to Copernicus and Quincy. Hopefully they understand that she's asking if she should attack. She's looking for permission, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Open it up.
Let's do it.
Open this pit up.
So that's pretty much how you guys look for placement on the map.
All right. So Irame looks to her friends and she gets the nods and she thumbs up her glasses, reaches in, grabs her crystal, and with her left hand, she's going to cast Firebolt at the Yuan-Ti closest to us, the one that doesn't have a partner to its right.
The type 3, that's the one with the body of a snake. Give me a to hit.
That is a natty 20, ladies and gentlemen. Not that it matters all too much, but
Hey, it's a hit.
Pretty
it's a
good.
hit. That makes it a 25. I think my spell attack mod is now 5, if I did that correctly.
Yep, that's going to be a hit.
Would you throw at it?
I threw fire.
Ooh. Was it ice that was there? I forget what the.
They're resistant to poison.
resistant
She
to
remembers
poison,
that.
right,
So I didn't use
right.
this. I'm pulling out a cantrip to start, just in case. I don't know how deep this is going to go, so I'm not going to burn spells immediately.
Right.
So let's see what this does for damage. I got a D10 fire. That's a 10.
Wow,
Nice.
max damage.
What?
Except you just rolled a d12.
Oh shit.
Oh.
All
Fucking
right.
Irame up to her old tricks.
I know.
Well, it was a.
It would have been
was a-
climactic.
A valiant
This one.
effort.
Sorry, guys. That's a 2.
Sorry, guys.
No, it had to be done. It had to be done. The tip of its tail caught fire.
You don't get a spell attack bonus out on that? or
It
anything?
doesn't say, and I don't believe I add
I
it
don't
to
think so
cantrips,
either.
to be honest.
Irame hurls a fiery moat.
Whoa! I get 2d10 when I reach level 5. That's a 1, so 3 damage.
Wow.
Oh, that's what I get for being unprepared, not
It could
knowing.
be from 2 to 20 points of damage.
I got 3.
Next up is
The
Quincy.
humidity. Those fire spells just don't work as well.
By the time it gets to it, it's
all
just
wet.
a little. It's vapor.
So, do they even notice we're there yet? Or is he
See, you just see it sizzle through the fucking.
No, you still
fog.
have Quincy, Zimwoodby, Copernicus before they can act.
just thinking, man, that that food's really running right through me. Even though he's getting fireballs thrown at him.
They're like, damn bugs.
Well, they might be aware, but they won't have a chance to. They're surprised, so they'll take them a minute to get their shit together. A second. 6 seconds. All right. Quincy is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on...
Everybody.
Oh, should I go for the snaky one or the other one of the other ones? I feel like the snaky one might have a better time resisting. But yeah, let's do one of the minions.
One of the 4 minions in the back. So there's 5 of these. I don't know if I described it. There's 5 of these, and out of the 5, one of them's got that snake body. That's a type 3 Malison. Quincy is casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter on one of the 4. Which one?
The closest one to Quincy, which would be...
Okay.
Yeah.
The bottom right one?
Yes. They're arranged in a square, so I'll take the bottom right one.
I would have laser pointers that I ordered last week from Amazon, but they haven't come in yet for some
I
reason.
could have just got some for free on Wish.
Oh,
I paid
shit.
$7 for
That's
2 of them. So I'm not that worried. But
Right.
I'm more worried that they're not here yet. It's been a week. I've been checking the mail every day. I didn't check the mail today. To
You
be
didn't
fair.
filter by Prime, did you?
Maybe not.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Anyway, so they get a saving throw, DC 14.
DC 14 saving throw on the Yuanti Malison. That's a hit.
Righteous.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I didn't roll a save yet. I was looking at armor class.
It's a
Sorry,
wisdom
multitasking.
save.
Wisdom save against DC 14. Natty 20.
Oh.
Natty 20. You guys are off to a killer start.
Yeah, he is so wise.
Oh, what a waste of a fucking surprise round.
Yeah, feel something. Still surprised.
Could have been worse.
Next up, Copernicus.
All right, Copernicus starts chanting a familiar chant, and then blue and green and violet lights spring up all around the Yuanti. They all got to make a dexterity saving throw or be
Nice.
engulfed in the fairy fire.
Wow. Okay.
20-foot radius, so if I put it right in the middle of them, that's going to cover them.
Okay. First one, Natty19.
It's pass. DC 14.
Okay. And I'm going clockwise starting from the top. So
Okay.
that was the first upper left Malison that passed. Second one. Failed. Third one. Natty 1.
Fail.
Jesus. Here we go with the fairy fire. Fourth one. Fail. And now for the type 3. Natty 18.
Okay, so those ones that failed, we get advantage on all our attacks against them.
So 3 of the 4
Yeah.
Yeah,
minions there.
I don't know if you see, I put the little markers
do.
there on them. Yep. So those are the ones.
Seeing the Fey fire start to engulf them, Irame gets a little giddy and realizes that she's growing accustomed to battle.
Nice.
And then bonus action, summon my Shadow Blade in my offhand, and then Copernicus will kind of circle around to the east, staying still about 15 feet away from that pack.
I keep forgetting my bardic inspiration is a bonus action. I could have threw that out there too.
Yeah, you know what? With my
Ooh.
5th level too, I forgot about the extra D10.
Yeah.
I gotta remember. 5th level now.
Sticky
Know your
notes.
characters.
Yeah. Yep.
Sticky notes. Put them right there.
I'll have to put them on all the other players' heads.
Zimwa B. Classic. Hucking a spear at the closest. The type 2 that's a type 2. Okay, these aren't all the same.
Oh, shit. Where's our type 2?
The two bottom, so out of the 4 cluster, the 4 minions, the
Yep.
2 bottom ones are type 2s, the 2 top ones are type 1.
And the last is type 3.
Yep. So he's going after the bottom right in that square. The one just behind the snake-bodied one. He's throwing the spear with advantage. Natty19. Would have been a Natty 8.
Nice.
Fairy fire coming
Gotta get
through
the,
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
love
The
all
old crit
things
chart.
Fae,
Old
man.
crit chart.
How can you not?
Natty19 crit coming in from a Zimwa B.
Yeah, it's a Drow innate ability too. So I cast it once a day as a free cast.
Cool.
So it's going to be a 20-sided die.
10.
Is this considered a range weapon?
It is. A range attack.
Range attack. Improvised cover. So double damage, and he gets +2 AC for 1 round.
Nice. So it's
Go
going to
Zimwa
be
B.
8 damage. Actually, I'm
Double that
I'm
shit.
sorry. He gets pluses to that. Forgot.
So it'd be double the damage die. The pluses don't get doubled.
Oh, double the damage die.
Yep. That's just a general
Yep.
rule for.
So it's going to be 6 base damage and +3. Okay, so 7 damage.
6 + 3.
How much did I say? Multitasking here.
Did you catch that too?
Yeah.
Okay. Should be,
What
think
was
you
the
said
base
six-
damage?
six
okay,
base.
I rolled a 4 and a 2. That's
Yeah.
what it was. I saw the 4 in my mind
Yep.
that I rolled. Okay, so 6 + 3.
Is 9.
Boom. Zimbabwe's done.
and he gets +2 AC for 1 whole round.
All right, the type 3 Malison is... Oh, I'm sorry. The type 2s... I got the type 3 on a different initiative. So the type 2s and the type 1s are all going now. So the guy that was just hit, he is going to... They turn after your initial onslaught. They whip...
Oh.
What?
Wouldn't it be Zavril?
No, I'm gonna go at the end of the round.
They don't act this round.
Yeah, it's a new round. So it is Zavril.
Then
Zavril,
it
you
would
go.
be me. Yes.
So you'd get 2 attacks, right? Because you held, and then
Yep.
you'd
Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot. It's a surprise round.
Yes.
right.
Yep.
You're in a surprise
Yeah.
round.
Yep.
So they weren't
That's
in
why I
the
was
round, so they
confused.
go at the
No,
end.
no, you're
He
right.
goes at the end of
Absolutely.
us.
Yeah. So Zaves, you were holding your action. Go for it.
Good call. I like it.
Yeah, and then we start. Okay, and then they don't go. That you guys all go again before they go. Jesus Christ, they're gonna be dead.
Yes, they are. All right, I'm going to mark the guy north of me that's closest to the tree where the dragon is. All right, I am going to.
Damn.
All right, I'm going to put myself right there.
So you move right up within 10
I'm going to
feet.
move north, so that I'm just to their west. However, I'm still within the reach.
All right,
of
I
my...
see you. You're 10 feet away from the group of them. Looks like you're lining yourself up for a whip attack.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action and mark the one that was affected by the Copernicus's fairy fire. And I will attack.
All right, so you're putting what mark on it?
My hunter's mark,
Okay.
still first level.
Yep. Let's see what you got.
Is it advantage or?
Yep.
All right, so armor class 18
That's a hit.
for 5 slashing damage, and then 2 slashing from the hunter's mark.
7 total damage. Cuts right into it.
And second attack, since we're level 5 now. Will be armor class 21.
That's a hit. Rolling rock saves.
And again, another 7 damage. Slashing.
All right, another 7 damage. 14 total on that guy. He's feeling it.
That will conclude the turn.
All right, now, beginning of round 2. Irame.
I will go again.
Yeah, it goes back to
Oh,
Zavel.
Zavril, yeah. You held your action.
But now the Yuanti will fall into place to wherever they rolled for initiative.
Yep.
So if they're 12 initiative, they'll go after Zav.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so still advantage?
Yep. So that Fey Fire is going to be on him for the whole fight, I'm imagining. So.
Yeah, it's 10 rounds.
Alright, let me just get all my attacks out of the way, because there's 3 of them. Armor class 16, 20, and 17.
All hits.
Righteous.
Alright. Alright, so the first attack is going to be 11 slashing damage. Second attack will be 6 slashing damage.
Boom.
Like hearing all these multiple attacks.
I know.
And then the bonus attack with my offhand will be 9 slashing.
Damn. Zavril in
Take
a
it out?
flurry.
Is it still alive?
Yes,
Is it
you
bloody?
just start hearing whips cracking.
Yeah, you hear the whips cracking out of the trees. Boom. Battle has begun. And Zavril kicked it off. You had a few questionable moments in the beginning, but Zavril just unleashes on this Type 2 Malison. In one flurry of blows, has it bloodied. Now, so it's going to be... Well, no, it's going to be the Yuantis, right?
Yep.
All right, here they go. Now, after getting wrecked by Zaves, he's got no choice at this point but to slash at Zavril. I mean, they're going to all converge on Zavril at this point, for the most part.
5 attacks. They all get 2 attacks per round.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the poison.
Yeah, you got 2 scimitar attacks coming at you. First one is going to be armor class 13.
Miss.
Second one, Natty 20.
That's a hit.
And that's going to be, damn it, 4 slashing damage
Alright.
and no poison. Scimitar, his
Nice.
scimitar doesn't have poison on it. Okay, god damn it. So he went now, the one to the right of him, as they're facing you.
What are they fighting with, scimitars?
Yeah, they already had their scimitars drawn at this point.
Yeah, because they were chasing the dragon.
The blades are likely poisoned.
Nope, I didn't feel anything.
All right, so that one you're gonna be Natty 2, Natty 2. What the fuck is going on here? Third one converges on you. This is the Type 1. Ooh, that's gonna be an armor class.
Got
20.
nothing on me. That's a hit.
And the second attack misses. So looking at another 5 slashing damage from him. The Type 2s, their arms are snakes.
Like with heads.
So can they reach out and bite me with them?
Yeah, so it's gonna
That's
be
kind of
yeah.
sexy.
Sexy.
Sorry, I've seen way too many tentacle porn movies in my day.
I knew you were into that shit.
That actually does not surprise me.
All right, and then this one is actually gonna head over to Copernicus.
Get up out of here.
That Type 2. It's gonna be 2 snake arms coming at you. First one is gonna miss, armor class 11.
Miss.
Second one, Natty 1. God damn it.
Damn.
What the hell is going on over here?
Yeah, I mean, I could have been dead already.
Right? And now it's Arame's turn.
Irame is going to launch another firebolt at the Type 3.
Let's see what you got with Firebolt. You don't have a Fireball spell yet? Damn.
Jesus. She's going to use a bit of luck to re-roll that awful, awful
So
roll.
convenient.
Yes.
So convenient to have those luck rolls.
I know. 19.
Natty19? Mm-hmm. Oh,
No.
let's get the
It's
chart
true.
out.
No.
It's
oh
true.
my god.
Bit of luck comes through.
The air around Irme flashes for a moment as her flame bolt bursts forth.
Roll on the 20-sided die.
10.
10.
Same
That's
as Zim will
magic.
be, I believe. When he...
Except you have a magic attack.
Yes.
It'll be different.
Yep.
Magic field. Oh, yeah, it is the same. Max damage plus 2 AC for 1 round.
Irme can use
That's
that.
awesome.
What's your max damage? 20?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Max damage plus 2 AC. Okay.
Max damage is going to be 20.
On the type 3, damn. Okay. That hits him. Good. Boom. Not bloodied yet, though. All right. That was Irme's turn. Are you...
Irme is going to use a free action to call to the Fey Dragon that we suspect. She's going to yell, "In Sylvan?
Okay.
It is your friends from the river, Simber. Seek refuge with us."
It glances at you, and it looks down at the Malisons, but it doesn't seem to move. Stays up in the tree.
I didn't realize we had such good view of it at this point now.
Yep. Now, between whips cracking and the hissing and gurgling, the odor of burning snake flesh, Irme calls up to the dragon in the tree, and while it doesn't seem to respond, Irme, when it looks at you with calm eyes, a strange feeling washes over you as the surrounding action unfolds in slow motion. You sense no fear in the tiny dragon. The dragon could escape at will. Why does it not turn invisible or fly away? Nah, this is all pre-calculated. It's all a pre-calculated plan that is unfolding exactly as it should. But why? To what end? You get the sense that going forward from here is about to get a whole lot more interesting.
Welcome, everybody.
We need more dice.
We
Yeah.
need more reviews. What we need.
All right. Ready?
Boom.
You guys ready to start?
We're ready.
Okay.
Born ready.
Super excited.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Natty19 Podcast. This is Chuck here. I'm here to ask you for a very heartfelt favor. I mean, we need you. We need you to do us a favor and go right over there to iTunes. Give us a review. Give us a rating.
Written
Rate us,
review.
review us, a written review. That goes a long way.
K-Way, you do it.
What am I doing?
Ask for reviews.
Ask for reviews. All right. If you guys can let us know how we're doing, if you want to leave us a review, where are they reviewing at? How about that?
iTunes. It's gotta be iTunes.
I don't have the
Review.
information.
We have children. Every one of us has children to feed. We need iTunes
To
reviews.
feed them with those reviews.
They need to know we're not wasting our
They
time.
need positive affirmation.
They think we're losers. If you leave us reviews, then they'll look up to us. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe.